This is Colonel Minnie Baloyi, the wife of the Vice President Chiwenga, in the whole drama that is unfolding before us, of a rift between President Mnangagwa and VP Chiwenga. She stands as the dark horse, supporting her husband. Notice something. In this image, she deliberately excludes someone who was in the picture. Also, another thing to note, no mention of her own boss, who is the commander-in-chief of the army. You know who that is? In the speech highlights, she also says, Shefu, meaning the boss. Does this mean she knows something about what is going on behind the scenes? Is this just emotional rant of a woman who is in love, but standing with her man? While you ponder on that, let's look at the speech by Apostle Chiwenga, which I want you to analyze what he is intimating. Does he believe there is an Ibrahim Traoré inside the army, or there is no redemption for the general? Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you see a dark horse or an Ibrahim Traoré happening in Zimbabwe? Watch this.
Not willing to hand over power to Mr. Mnangagwa. He offered Mr. Chiwenga the presidency, and Mr. Chiwenga could not take that arrangement. He handed over. He said, we want to put Mnangagwa, and this is our arrangement. And these words are going to Mr. Chiwenga. I want to say, the young people that are in the army might need to think that they need to have their own Traoré, who is able to say, no, these old people do not have our interest at heart. Because the problem we have right now in Zimbabwe, the Mnangagwa problem, was literally created by Vice President Chiwenga. It is a problem. Mm-hmm. And I think I have to say it aloud for you to know. It was him who made the decision that Mugabe is going, the one who must come is Mnangagwa. He made that decision. He had the power to say, no, we are removing Mugabe, but we are going to do another process to find a suitable presidential candidate. He could have called for an election within ZANU-PF, because the coup was already a ZANU-PF project. The opposition were used just like they've been used over the years. Their desire to go into power caused them to be used all the time. Mm-hmm. They don't know, Kuti. There's no way ZANU-PF can invite you when they know that you want to replace them. They will always use you. I said it, that this was a ZANU-PF project. The opposition did not help anything. They were simply used. But Mr. Chiwenga could have called for a ZANU-PF internal process to find a suitable leader who is not Mnangagwa. He had an arrangement with Mnangagwa before the coup. These are details that are true now. You can't dispute these details. When Mugabe spoke, he said, it's a bad idea for Mnangagwa to be president because he doesn't forgive. Mm-hmm. What I want to tell Zimbabwe is that the words of Mr. Mugabe had nothing to do with forgiveness. He spoke with an elderly language. Mm. Who needs forgiveness from their president? Is a president a Catholic priest? Who must hear our confessions and say you are forgiven, go in peace? Mugabe wasn't talking about forgiveness when he said Mnangagwa is a cruel man, he doesn't forgive. What Mugabe meant was that Mnangagwa does not care about the people. That's what he wanted to say. Instead of listening to your grievance, he would rather kill you so that you stop expressing your grievances. How did Mugabe know? It is because in the Mugabe era, it was Mnangagwa's job to silence Mugabe's critics. So Mugabe was not an angel. Mm. It was just a divorce that had gone sour. Mm-hmm. Let's to start to say, let Mugabe come back. Mm-hmm. He's just a demon of his own caliber. But they are sides of the same coin. You must understand that. Mm. He wanted to tell us that he doesn't care about the people. He would rather kill you if you come to him with a complaint. He's not willing to hear your complaints. But Mugabe was not willing to say this aloud because he was also considering that his children and wife needed some sort of relationship with Mnangagwa, even though he was ousted through an unorthodox means, an illegal process of a coup. The question is, if Mugabe knew that Mnangagwa is not president material, why did he keep him in the presidency for 3 terms? So when you listen to a dying man, not everything that he says has wisdom. Some of it is full of his regrets.
Yes.
If he cared about the people of Zimbabwe, he can't warn us about a monster that he created himself. And for that, the people of Zimbabwe should not forgive Mugabe for creating a monster called Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. He's a creature of Robert Mugabe. When he killed the people in Zimbabwe, instead of arresting him, he spoke to him nicely until their relationship went sour. The man that Mnangagwa caused to fall from the 3rd floor and lost his mobility, he reported to the president's office. Mugabe ignored it until in 2017 when he spoke about it at the Bindura rally. Mugabe knew about that man. That was illegal. That was a crime. He did nothing to hold Mnangagwa accountable. So don't warn us about somebody that you have been sharing the same bed with for the past 47 years. 37 years. Don't warn us about someone you have been married to for 37 years. If he is that bad, how come you have been sleeping with him for the past 37 years? But I must tell you that Mr. Mugabe created a monster, and Mr. Chiwenga brought the monster back when he had lost his grip on political power. He brought him back. He said, come and let us share the spoils of war. And now the monster has done what it does the best all the time. I have 3 questions that I want to ask. The first one goes to Mr. Chiwenga.